As you probably already know, every Friday we bring you Pet Connect and introduce you to many of the animals across Delmarva that need a loving home. And the shelters from which we feature those animals are pretty well known. Many of them are the humane societies on Delmarva, but don't be mistaken. There are plenty of other lesser known shelters around Delmarva with the same mission, to simply help the sweet faces that need it the most. Today we're learning more about one of those shelters. Here representing the Save Souls Animal Rescue are Beverly Parker and Tammy Harmon, and this is Phoenix. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
And if anyone really knows me, they know that I'm obsessed with dogs, so I'm already in love. But okay, so let's get back to what we're talking about today. How did the organization, the Animal Rescue, come to fruition?
My partner, Nicole Strike, worked in a shelter when she was younger, and from what she saw in the shelter, she knew at that point, you know, she wanted to save and rescue as many animals as she could. So she started the rescue, and back in Pennsylvania, we moved to Delaware, and then we met Beverly, who is one of the heart and souls of our rescue. She's our foster adoption coordinator and so much more. She volunteers so many hours helping with special needs dogs and with puppies. And we have many volunteers, fosters, transportation, local businesses that have helped us do fundraisers, and just a lot of community support to help get these little guys rescued and into a home, forever loving home.
Right, amazing work that you guys do. So, and you were talking about the volunteers and fostering and transporting. How does that all come about? How do you do that?
Well, I know on Nicole's end, it's a 24-hour thing where there's, you know, calls middle of the night. You know, we have a dog that needs rescued. Setting up the transportation. You know, sometimes we've pulled dogs from as far as, you know, like Texas. And places like that, but it's a lot of coordination. And without the help of you know, the transporters who, you know, sometimes do the whole distance, or multiple people chip in and say, I'll drive, you know, 2 hours, and it's a lot of coordination.
Right.
And
so it's all hands on deck, basically.
Absolutely, absolutely. And without our volunteers, we are nothing.
Right. Awesome. Well, okay, well, on your website, it says the rescue pulls animals from high-kill gassing facilities. Can you explain that?
Well, first of all, we try to work with the local shelters and get animals adopted locally. We work with people who have to surrender pets. You know, will contact us and we'll rehome them. But there are very remote shelters in areas all over North Carolina and stuff that get very little traffic through there. And it's a death sentence. When we first started pulling from those areas, they had gas chambers. And I won't go into detail, but horrible, horrible situations that we just knew that we had to help get as many of those animals, because it's all about the location, because we can pull dogs from other areas, and there's places like New England where they have shelters that are empty. So it's all geography and getting the dogs, you know, to the right place to get adopted.
I didn't even know that was allowed in any part of the country, so the fact that that's going on.
It is illegal now in North Carolina. They did have a special event where they took hammers and busted up the you know, the machines they used and stuff. So so it is, but you know, there's still a lot of high kill shelters where you know, dogs like Phoenix are being put down because there's such a financial burden on you know, helping a dog like Phoenix. So that's where we come in, and like I said, a lot of local businesses have helped us have fundraisers and different events to raise money for the special treatment that these dogs need.
Okay, great. Right, and Beverly, tell us about the dog that you have with us today, about Phoenix.
It's my little heart. This is Phoenix. He is the product of a backyard breeder. It was the mother was a boxer and the father was a bulldog. All the dogs in that litter ended up having problems of some sort.
Wow.
So I hope that they never breed them again. We are working on actually closing that breeder down, hopefully. The other cases were deafness, which shows up in a lot of this breed anyway. But there was another dog that was similar to him. he has what is called ataxia, and that is not the word for, it's just the being immobile and the shakiness and everything else. It's not his diagnosis.
Okay.
We haven't gotten that far yet. We are treating him right now with antibiotics for a possible infection that's in the spine, and it will cause, in the cerebellum, it'll cause the reaction that he has right now, which is the shakiness and the not being able to walk. And he actually does have some eye movements that are kind of like tics.
Right. And will he be adoptable at some point?
If we're working with a neurologist in Annapolis right now, since the antibiotics have not taken effect in the way that we hoped that they would, we have to do further testing, and that would be MRI and possibly a spinal tap, maybe to check the spinal fluids.
Okay.
At that point, if there is treatment for him, yes, he would be adoptable.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
there's hope.
Yes, there is hope.
So how do people see the other animals that are up for adoption? Is it on your website? Okay.
Yes, it is.
We have a Facebook page as well. It's Save Souls Animal Rescue. What we do is we're all foster based. So when somebody, we advertise the dogs, and when somebody wants to see the dogs, we have a local business, Doggies at the Beach, he allows us to use his facility to do meet and greets, so people can bring their dogs and stuff. And he's actually Jim Reeder has actually helped us have a lot of dogs adopted into loving homes, where he had clients already there that had dogs that fell in love with our foster dogs, so a
Wow.
win-win situation there.
That's amazing.
And like I said, we get them out as much as we can. Bev will take the puppies or special needs dogs out in the community to get recognition. We make flyers, put flyers around town to try to.
Social media is our main.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure that's definitely helpful.
Yes.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for the
Thank
work
you
that you're
very
Thank
doing.
you.
much.
Absolutely.